mind, I'm reading it slow, so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and ride on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like.
Aida, do you know the role of youth and sport in Malaysia? It's a branch of the government that responsible on the youth, sport, recreation, stadium, and youth development. The minister that have the responsibility to hold the highest position in the organization is the youth and sport minister. Okay, Rina, do you know who is our youth and sport minister? As I know, the first ministers of youth and sport were appointed in 1964 and up until now. There were already 70 ministers who hold the seat, which include the recently appointed Sheikh Sadi. That's all. What do you think about our new sport minister?
He was young and very new idea in sport industry in Malaysia. He was well established in debating community before joining the political arena. So for sure he will has a new idea in sport industry in Malaysia.
What are your hope for our new sport minister? I hope he will provide more support in Q50 and push for its development. I also hope he will consider to bring Malaysian name to the next level.
Do you feel that our new sport minister can carry on what our previous sport minister do?
I think he will able to follow our previous sport minister. Has set a high benchmark for international athlete by introduce the Kita Juara and Podium program. I hope he will continue the existing program for athletes.
Okay, we have done as others' opinion. So we continue with discussion about this issue for more details.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to everyone. Thank you for allocating your time on our forum. So today, my name is Muhammad Izwan Afandi as moderator for today. So today with me and professional and expert person from UKM, UiTM and Universiti Malaya UM. So before we start, I want to introduce you our first panelist, Miss Fatin Halawatul, which is Master in Professional Education.
Yes, sir.
So how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so the second panelist, Miss Atira Hamdan, which is Masters in Sports Studies, UiTM.
Yes,
Okay, how are you?
fine, thank you.
Thank you. So the third panelist, Miss Nuha Iman, which is Masters on Islamic Finance. Okay, as we today we will discuss about sport ministers. So as we know, on 9th of May 2018, Malaysia has changed the past opponent by winning majority votes, which is this incident will give a big impact to us, to our country, to our ministers. So in this discussion, we will discuss about comparison between the past and the present of sport ministers. So the first question to our first panelist, what is your opinion about this issue?
Okay, thank you to our moderator. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to everyone and our panels. My name is Fatin Halawatul Aiman binti Imam Akhari from Master of Education at Universiti Kebangsaan Malaysia, UKM. I will try my best within my knowledge and capability to tackle this topic. Leadership can be defined as an essential part of quality of improvement effort, which means to liberate creativity of solution and achieving quality of output. There are few of criteria for leadership to become a great sport minister, which is have a vision, a good communicator, and also inspire the others. First of all is vision. The vision of leadership permeates the workplace and is manifested in the action, goals, and value in the organization leaders. People are more likely to follow his leader, which means strong sense of confidence and direction. The vision does not talk about, but it should be written out and show to those who are leading. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Fatin Halawatul Aiman. So next, as we know, youth is the important role for our next generation. So maybe the second panelist can explain to us or to share the knowledge about youth. So,
okay, Assalamualaikum and very good morning to all of you. Thank you to our Mr. Moderator and all the panelists today. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nurul Atira binti Hamdan, a Master of Sports Studies in UiTM. As a youth Malaysian, I would like to share with you guys about my opinion about comparison between past and present sports minister in our country. I sure past or present sport minister have their own advantage to manage our sport in our country. But I prefer past sport minister because past sport minister have more experience and know how to handle the sport in our country. For example, past sport minister have more idea to and know how to create new idea to make our sport in our country to become better and successful. So thank you.
okay, thank you, Miss Ira. So as the second panelist. So today we also want to know about sport budget in our country. So we can compare between the past and the present, which is better. So the third panelist, Miss Nuha Iman. So can you share about the sport budget in our country?
Thank you. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to everyone, our moderator and panelists. So, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nuha Iman binti Suhaimi from in Master of Islamic Finance in University Malaya. So, I believe I was chosen to be a part of our panel today because I am talented and can discuss about management and financial. So I will try my in this opportunity. I will try my best to tackle this issue. So regarding the intervention by our moderator, money is an important thing. That without money we cannot do anything. So in Malaysia, every year we have a budget for every activity that we have. So in sport, the budget for 2017 is 1.2 billion for sport, which is more focused on sea sport. With Malaysia will become a host for the SEA Games. So the budget also gives to the athlete to prepare and become a winner for this game. Also to para Asian Games in Malaysia. The budget also give to our youth program because youth important thing in so in 2018 the budget is 1 million where more focus on National Sport Day and Fit Malaysia, and also develop new sports complex to every state in Malaysia. And upcoming year, this is 2019, our sport minister give 1 million budget for your program, and also budget for our estate to prepare to join Olympic sport in Tokyo 2020. And our new sport minister also interested in the e-sport game, which is famous in Malaysia since 2013 until now. So that's all for the budget. Thank you.
So thank you, panel 3. So okay, now we continue with next question for panelists. The second panelist. So, what is your opinion, or what is your learn about the factors to lead the leaders to an international level?
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. I will elaborate a little bit about that. Past sport minister have knowledge and skills in sports, because past sport minister is the first who take part on the competition. For example, Datuk Khairi Jamaluddin take part in a SEA game. So I prefer past sport minister to be a position on sports minister. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, second panelist, Ms. Akira. So, we go back to our first panelist. So, in your opinion, what the other factor how to be a good sport minister?
Okay, thank you to our moderator. Regarding the matter mentioned by our moderator, I believe that a good communicator can be second criteria for leadership. As we know, communication is an important aspect of life. It is essential part of human interaction. Nowadays, words the power to motivate people and can make them do unthinkable things, and also can achieve a better result. So it is easy to present sport minister to deliver to the people out there, because it is matter of heart. As James Hillman said, there is the art of communication is the language of leadership. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Fatin Halawatul. So next, my question for facilities in Malaysia. So maybe panel 3 can describe or can share to us about the sport facilities in Malaysia. Is it getting worse or getting better?
Okay, thank you to Mr. Moderator. So as you know, Azizul Hasni Awak, the 30 years old racket man finally in Malaysia went for the elusive world title when he bagged the gold medal at the UCI Track Cycling World Championship in Hong Kong in April 2017. So this achievement is very related to the facilities in Malaysia's cycling track. So the facilities in Malaysia every year is getting better and improvement. So Malaysia also have a multi-purpose hall that can get can do very many sport in that points. For example, badminton, cycling track, running, and others. So, and we also know well-known squash female, which is Dr. Nicole and David, who entitled as a female world champion in squash. So, it also proven that facilities in Malaysia was give the best facilities to squash program. And another thing is Malaysia have Sukma game, which is will had in every year, every 2 year once. So it will run in Malaysia. So the state which have taken to be a host, so the facilities will become improved. So and also our MotoGP sport, Hafiz Shahril also get opportunity to compete with international MotoGP sport, which is Marcus Marquez and Valentino Rossi. So he get the 10 over 24 competitive. So thank you.
Okay, thank you for Benedict for the explanation. So next we want to focus back on our main topic is the comparison between the past and the present of sport minister. So second panelist. So I want to ask you, is it a personality? It play a big role to our sport industries.
Okay, thank you to the question. Yes, I think people out there just look interest to present sport minister. Well, as we know, present sport minister have a good personality and a very handsome man, right? Even though past sport minister not known to people and don't have a good looking, but people out there also give us support to sport. Yes, I sure present sport minister well known to other people, mostly to teenagers, but I think people out there just interest to sport minister, present sport minister, not to sport. As we can see now, for example, YB, Syed Saddiq and Datuk Haidir Jamaluddin, right? The present sport minister, he can tackle the youth Malaysian, but I prefer past sport minister because past sport minister have a credibility and education about sports. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, panel to Miss Atira Hamdan. So we will continue. We will proceed with Miss Fatin Halawatul, which is my question is it the past or present sport ministers give a big impact to our youth and be the ideal for our next generation?
Okay, thank you to our handsome moderator. Okay, in my opinion, based on my experience, I can say that inspire the others can be the criteria for leadership, which is I prefer to present sport minister because we can see that the present sport minister can see by he is setting of a good example, which is we can see from other side is his action, because with his action from the how he tackle the problem and the solution in the tough problem. As John Quincy said that if your action inspire the others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more. You are a leader. I know some of you might not disagree, but this is what I believe. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Fatah. Okay, what you can conclude about the sport industry or sport ministers?
Okay, thank you to our moderator. Okay, what I can conclude that to become a great or good sport minister, he must have these qualities above. Because without the qualities, the others can see their point. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So next week we proceed to panel 2. Same question. What you can conclude about the sport ministers or sport industry or sport in Malaysia?
Yes, thank you. As a conclusion, sports is very important in our life. Everybody can join the sports. So as a youth Malaysian, we must choose the right sports minister. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Akira. So next we'll proceed with the third panelist. So also same question. What you can conclude about the technology or the budget or whatsoever in our country?
Thank you to our moderator. So in the conclusion, for my conclusion is financial management is very important. So whoever be the sport minister, so he must know well about financial management. So must pay attention what budget, the priority budget, and give a big impact to Malaysia. So that's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for all panelists. So thank you for spend your time to our forum today. So in a conclusion, we always support what nation choose because we know what the best for us, for our country, for our sports. So that's all from us. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.